today talk to us about our Good Shepherd. Jesus talked about sheep and shepherds because during the time that he was here on earth, people could understand, because in his times people raised sheep and knew them, loved them, took care of them, and he was people understood. But really, he was trying to talk to the Pharisees who were teaching and doing what the church asked them to do, but they did not recognize Jesus as the Messiah, and they did not believe in him. And you know how all that ended, you know, to his crucifixion. So they did not understand his message. So who are the sheep? Who was he really talking to? The sheep were the people, right? The sheep are us. And what does sheep do? Sheep listen to the shepherd and follow the shepherd. They follow his voice. There is a relationship between them. They know each other. And like the reading said, sheep will not follow strangers. They know their shepherd. And who is the shepherd? Well, Jesus is telling us very clear that he is the shepherd, and that also he says he's the gate. He's the shepherd and he's the gate. When sheep were rounded up, in the sheepfold, several shepherds will bring their sheep, and they will get mixed up in there. But in the morning, and somebody will take care of them at night and protect them from thieves and from wild animals. And they will, when in the morning, when the shepherds will come, and they will call them. They had a way to call them, and the sheep, even though they were mixed up, they will know who their shepherd was, and they will only follow him. They wouldn't go with another shepherd. And he's talking to us through this parable, through this story that he used, comparing himself to the sheep. And he says he's the gate. Only through him we can attain salvation and everlasting life. There are others who are false prophets, false messiahs. They call themselves messiahs, but we know who the good shepherd is, and it's Jesus. And this reading also should make us reflect in today's times. We don't raise sheep. We don't know, how to take care of them because we don't have a sheep, but we have pets. I bet all of you have a pet. And you love your pet, you protect your pet, you feed it, you give it water, and you love it, right? So let's reflect on that. The love and compassion that we show for our pets, is that the same love and compassion that we show the other sheep that we encounter at school, at work? I'm talking about people, right? So do we show the same love and compassion to them? Do we follow Jesus? Do we follow our good shepherd? Do we listen to him? Or do we stray away like black sheep? We call black sheep those that stray away, right? And we do because we're humans. We make mistakes over and over. We're hard-headed sometimes. We don't listen. We forget. But the good news is that Jesus will always call us, and if we listen, we will come back. We come back. Sometimes we stray away from church, right? Other things are more important sometimes, and we can come, or we choose not to come. We're too tired, or we decide to go somewhere else. But then we feel bad, or we ask for forgiveness, and we come back to the church. The church is always open to us, and it will always forgive us, will always welcome us to be back, and that is great. The second reading reminds us about suffering. It says that if we suffer for something that we're doing good, that is commanding before God. That is great. We don't expect to live a life of greatness and just beautiful, happy life all the time. Jesus, who was God, suffered. He suffered the most horrible death on the cross. So what do we expect? Do we expect to just have a pink color life, all the time? Great? No, right? We're going to have down times. We're going to have blue days. We're going to have sad moments, just like Jesus. But if we have faith, if we don't lose faith, we will be okay. We will pass those moments, and we will be fine. Let's have faith on that, and on our good shepherd, that he will heal us. The second reading the first reading talks about Peter preaching to the crowds after Pentecost. And with his preaching, he was able to convert, to bring to faith over 3,000 people. So just imagine the power that the Word of God has. And the same today, we can do the same. He converted over 3,000 people. It would be great if we convert just one. With what we learn here in church, what your children learn from your parents, you can, let's say preach, but by example, by how you act and what you do and how you talk and what you say. Others will look, will listen to your words. They will watch how you act, and maybe they will follow your example, and you will be a shepherd too, because you will be bringing somebody who maybe is not acting very good, and to change. And when we do that, we are being shepherds in our families, in our community, at work, at school, wherever we are. Okay, so this week, the fourth week of Easter, today is called the Good Shepherd Sunday. Let's reflect on these readings, and let's pray that that God gives us the grace of faith and the grace of listening, and be able to follow our Good Shepherd.